Hey guys, I was going to do a quick video on my Rion greenhouse kit I put up actually 10 years ago this year. It's done pretty good. You get a little inside tour. The kit was pretty easy to put together. It does take two people to get the rooftop on once you get it together. It's got these, I got the automatic louver openers. They do really well. It's got the window vent automatic openers. You can see where that's closing. One of the things I did when I first bought it is I planted a bougainvillea inside the greenhouse in the ground, and so this time of year, and even mainly in the winter when the greenhouse is so humid, it's when it really blooms well if I don't trim it back. And in the summer, it kind of gives me a shade on this side for things I'm growing. Of course, I keep my palms mostly in here in the winter time. Some other things I just hadn't planted. This is my chestnut seed. Let's see, I've got some I know coming up. They're starting to come up. Planted these about 3 weeks ago, and last year I planted about probably planted, I can't remember, 10 to 15. They did good. I planted them at the deer farm. This year I did 50, put them in the fridge, cold stratification, and I didn't lose a single seed, which is amazing. I usually lose one or two. But the Rion, the reason I'm building another greenhouse, and I just posted another video about the base of the one I'm framing up. It's just not tall enough. I wished I'd have gone bigger, but at the time, it was 10 years ago. It's a nice greenhouse for what I do with palms, but I tried to grow some tomatoes and stuff in here last year in wicking pots, and they did great, but they topped out at the ceiling, and of course that stunted their growth. Even did some okra and it did really well. But the building has lasted. I poured concrete around it to kind of help reinforce it. And then there's a look over there at where I'm going to build an actual 12 by 20, 8 foot tall with a pitched roof, so I can do tomatoes and stuff inside that. It's really going to start as a hot house, but I think I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a greenhouse. But anyway, this is kind of the overview. I just wanted you guys to see. It's lasted. About the only trouble I've had with them, these panels will slide eventually. They just slide up in there and connect those panels together. So those little green panels will slide down. I just put a bead of caulk, and that's held everything for the last 3 or 4 years. And then these louvers, the very bottom ones, for some reason, they come loose or have come loose. The other one's still open and closed great. So in the winter time, I just make sure that bottom panel stays closed. But I got the double doors on the other side also that I open in the summertime and just let the air run through it. So anyway, I just wanted to do a video on a Rion greenhouse kit that I bought 10 years ago. I bought it in 11 and this is 21. So it's done really well. So you can see my other video as I build this greenhouse. I'll post on it.